you. Today we have an important lesson which is integration, to follow integration. Okay. Also we are in learning outcome 2.0. Our object today is learning outcome 2.09 for grade 11. The student knows the integrals in applied problem situation and understand how to get the area displacement given velocity, work, and heat problems. Know Riemann sum and the definition of definite integral. In area, suppose we want to find the area of the shaded region R lies above the x-axis below the graph of maybe y equal 1 minus x squared, and between the vertical lines x equals 0 and x equals 1. Know about the area of some shapes like rectangle, square, and so on. We divide up the shape into rectangles, something like that. We will find the two areas of these two rectangles, and we suppose this is a triangle. Then we cut these areas of the two triangles. Then we will find this area, blue area, as the example you see. Okay, then if we want to an accurate area, we divide it into small rectangles like that in the second shape, and also we'll find the area of the rectangle, and we will cut the outer triangles to give the area under this curve between x-axis and y-axis, between the two vertical lines x equals 0 and x equals 1. Then f of c1 times delta x, f of c1, which is the length, and this is the width, length, width, and so on. Riemann sum the area A of the region S that lies under the graph of the continuous function f is the limit of the sum of the areas approximating rectangles. This is the area, and this is the limit from n to infinity. Here is how many rectangles we will divide. Definition of the definite integral. Definite integral from a to b of x dx equals limit when n tends to infinity to the summation of from I equal 1 to n fx1 delta x. And here is the sum of the rectangles. If we have something like that, then the two blue ones minus the yellow one. If y equal f of x is non-negative and integral over a closed interval from a to b, then the area under the curve y equal f of x over a interval a to b is the integral of f from a to b. The integral from f a to b. Okay, if you remember in kinematic, we'll get to find the velocity from displacement. For displacement time graph, we will use a slope, and to come back we use the area. Then the area is integration. Here is the integration from a to b f of x dx equal area 1 minus area 2. Geometric interpretation all function. Here is R1 plus R3 minus R2. Then the area R1 minus R2 plus R3 to find the area between the curve and the x-axis, positive direction or anything. Then the integration from from A to B f of x dx equal area of R1 minus area of R2 plus area of R. The definition integral as a total. If R of x is the rate of change of quantity Q in units of Q per units of x, then the total or accumulated change of the quantity as x changes from A to B is given by total change in quantity Q integration from A to B Rx dx. Rx is the rate of change. The definite integral as a total. As example, if a time t minutes you are traveling at a rate of v of t feet per minute, then the total distance traveled in feet from minute 2 to minute 10 is given by what? Yes, integration. The total change in distance is the integration from 2 to 10 ln v of t dt. Then this is the rate of change of the total distance. The fundamental theorem of calculus. If the function f is continuous on the interval a, b, and f is any antiderivative to the function f on the same interval, then the integration from a to b f of x dx equals, yes, f of b with the integration of the function minus capital F of a is the integration of the function. Example 1. Find the value of for each of the following. Integration from -1 to 2 to x plus 3 dx. Do you remember the integration? Yes. X 2x is 2x squared divided 2, then x squared. 3 is 3x from -1 to 2. What about c? C of the first minus c of the second one, it will be disappear. Then we direct substitution, 2 power 2 plus 3 times 2 minus the integration of the second one. We said that f of b minus f of a minus, instead of 2, -1 power 2 plus 3 times -1, it will be 12. Very good. Another example. Integration from 0 to 5 for 3 over root n plus 4 dn. What do you think? 0 or 2 or 6 or -5 or 5 or none of them. To find this integration, we will do 3 n plus 4 all to the power -12. Then to find the integration, it will be 3 times n plus 4 all to the power -12 plus 1, it will be half divided half. Then it will be 6 times n plus 4 under the root from 0 to 5. Then substitute, it will be 6 root n plus 4 equals 5 plus 4 equals 9 minus 6 n root 0 plus 4, it will be 4. then it will be 6 times 3, 18, minus 12, it will be 6. Okay, then our answer is 6. That's an easy one. Okay, another one. Here is integration from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2 cosine theta d theta. 0 or 2 or 3 or negative 5 or none of them. What do you think? Okay, integration of cosine theta is sine theta. From negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. It will be cosine 90 minus cosine sine 90 minus sine negative 90. It will be sine 90 equal 1, sine negative 90 equal negative 1, then 1 minus minus 1, it will be 2. Very good. Another example. Here is from negative pi to pi to 4 plus pi cosine 2x dx. Okay, then we'll make an integration. For its integration is 4x plus pi sine 2x over 2 from negative pi to pi. Then we make substitution. It will be 4 pi plus pi sine 2 pi and so on. Then it will be one of these answers. Okay, then the answer will be 8 pi. Okay. Another thing, evaluating the definite integral. Calculate the integral from 1 to 5 2x minus 1 over x plus 1. Okay, first of all, integration of 2x, it will be 2x squared over 2. Then 2 divided by 2, it will be x squared. 1 over x, it will be ln x. 1 is x. Then from 1 to 5, it will be 5 squared minus ln 5 plus 5 minus 1 squared minus ln 1 plus 1. It will be 26.39056. Here is a homework. I hope you that you understand the session. Okay, please try to solve it, and I will send you a form for some problems you have to solve it. And goodbye and happy Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum.